Welcome, dear viewers, to the Peak Review Show where we look at matters science, politics, business, and arts. And for our show today, we are going to be looking at politics, but not the way you think. Today we're going to be looking at social media activism and how it has contributed towards a more democratic Kenya, political literacy, and civic education. But before we continue, let us have a look at the news headlines.
Kenya mourns the loss of its prolific activist Ken Wafula. Former Liberian President Salif Johnson wins the coveted Mo Ibrahim Award. The Kenya media is back on after a 5-day shutdown. The UN and the world mourns the loss of top human rights reporter and activist Asma Jahangir.
I know many of us are conversant with social media, but how does political activism and the influence it generates come into play? How does it contribute towards civic education, political literacy, and a better democracy in Kenya? Our reporter went out into the field to gather more, and here is Duncan Orondo with the report.
Many people today are in social media, platforms such as Facebook and Twitter. Since these platforms command a great and faithful following, people have used them actively to address issues and ills in society, and that includes politics. These social media platforms provide a powerful avenue for political activism towards democratic issues in Kenya. Activism in Kenya has taken quite a dramatic shift from the physical demonstrations to online campaign. Social media activism, also known as clicktivism, has great socio-political impacts as demonstrated by the Arab Spring. I had the opportunity to speak to political and international relations expert David Wambulwa, who expounded more on the impact of social media activism in politics.
Yes, social media has really done quite a bit. The civic culture has really gone a notch higher because of social media. Because those days you only heard of elections once every 5 years. That is when now you could gauge how somebody had performed. In any case, any other medium which these people will engage in will be just those forums in the barazas where people will be engaging in a shouting match. But now we have an interactive forum where people can voice their opinion, people can communicate their frustrations, people can urge the government to prioritize certain projects maybe.
Social media does not contribute, it has shaped up the political arena, especially in this country. There are laws that have been kept in our midst that just media houses have gone silent about them, but the social media stream them to the society. I agree and I concur and I support social media, how it has been retracking, shaping and improving the way the information is streamed down the line to the common man.
In this day and age, people need to feel connected, both the young, the old, the youth. People want to be involved in different issues, in making reforms. And as a political blogger, as somebody who blogs, I feel like social media is the best platform to do that because it gives you a voice. It gives somebody an opportunity to express themselves and to also change the world.
Kenyan activists, bloggers, and the general masses have a considerable following on social media with the power to engage, inform, and influence many on socio-political issues. I also spoke to Daystar University student president and writer, Karitha Kirimi, who has successfully used social media to champion for student issues to understand how social media works in engaging masses and highlighting issues.
It's important because it's unregulated. You have a voice, everyone has a voice. You can use it to channel whatever you want to channel, and you can get people to follow a conversation, be it about police brutality, about sexual assault. It's easy for other people also to join on and follow that conversation and support it and add their stories to that specific movement. So I think going forward, a lot of people who are interested in fighting social injustice will have to look more and more at how to use social media for good, not just to call people out, but in terms of mobilizing real support, real ground support for whatever initiatives they have.
I believe that social media, when used in the right way, can greatly impact the state of a country or nation, especially when used by people who understand the political atmosphere of the state at the time. Social media has become a voice of the people and for the people. It enables awareness to be created among the masses, and one of the beautiful things about that is raising the political consciousness of the people.
Growing influencer within the Kenyan political scene, as people are now more politically conscious, literate and involved due to the power of social media and mass communication. The citizen can be heard by many in speaking out their opinions about how they are governed. Reporting for Peak Review on Politics, I am Duncan Rondo.
Thank you very much, Duncan, for that comprehensive report. And now, in the light of politics, I had the privilege of hosting one great man with a fire in his belly for politics and a voice for the people. I was joined by Mr. Oraga, who will tell us more about politics and his experience in championing for people's rights. Mr. Oraga, what is your background in politics or activism or social media activism, if I can say so? What is your background?
I started hearing about politics when I was so young. My grandfather has been in politics, though he has never won any seat, unfortunately. But he could tell us stories about politics, how politicians behave, and so you will find our family has that condition, as in, it's like you've been conditioned. I can't say that I was kind of influential. If I say something, people trusted me and all that. Then university happened. So many things happened in university, are happening currently, of which I don't think I'm really going to talk about it. But
it will come up, don't
yeah.
worry.
So, but nationally, I think I'm that person who cannot just see injustice and then keep quiet about it. Yeah, I have to speak up. And then while you're speaking up, you just find yourself sharing the same ideas with some politicians. Then people think you're good in politics.
So far, what are the channels that you have used in your political ambitions or your political engagements? Have you used social media or some sort of activism channels for it?
Social media comes in handy because you go on Twitter, especially Twitter. It's very active. It's very lively.
Sure.
Most times I prefer talking it out one-on-one with someone or people who I'm talking to. Whenever I'm offering leadership, then I just pick it out. I've not found a bigger platform. I'm hoping so that one of these fine days my ideas will make an impact to this country. But I know I'm going places. That's one thing I'm very sure about.
I want to take you back. I did a background research, and I'm looking at your political engagements in Daystar. We have seen the way events have turned out since late last year. The whole class boycott by the students and the holding of the management and the council to task. And if I'm not wrong, you are among the people who are in the forefront, championing for students' rights and what they duly deserve. So, do you fear that holding these people accountable might cost you, as you said? Because we also know that the admin, more often than not, would victimize people who they deem to be fighting against them. Yes.
That's a very interesting question because when we were starting, my father saw one of the tweets I tweeted about this. Then he texted me and asked me, Oraga, don't you think that your education is at risk? Then I was like, Dad, I know. But there's one thing. So
you actually knew
yeah,
this was headed.
But there's one thing that we should understand, that once I'm on the right, once I have facts, once I have the evidence, then I don't think you can victimize me. It's a very interesting story of the whole boycott, but I think I never thought it as a political move until when one of those management people started saying, "Oh, we have been paid by politicians to do this, blah blah blah." But I think politics is as old as man. So whether we like it or not, it turns out to be political.
Have you been a victim of political injustice? Has there been an incident where something was done to you in retaliation that victimized you as a social or political activist? And if there's that hidden story, what is it?
Am I really ready to talk about it? I don't know. I don't think I can talk about it. But
well, just
political injustice, as in maybe you define it differently, but whether you like it or not, as long as you're in Kenya, there's a lot of political injustice. Yeah. Family, like 2 incidents. And there's one that I don't think I'm ready to talk about it, like seriously. Yeah. One is it's personal to an extent. Yeah, I can talk about it on record. Yeah.
Well, that has been our interview with Mr. Oraga. Thank you very much for being on the show.
You're welcome.
Don't go anywhere because we're going to have a short ad break and we'll be back with the hyper local report. Stay tuned.
Call Njambi Telecommunications to get connected. This is Fiber.
Hey guys, my name is Norman Nandabi, and today we're going to be talking about social media activism and its effects and its contribution to the society, the economy, just generally life. That's what we're going to be talking about, and I'll be talking to a few people to see what the opinions are, what they think about social media activism. So personally, I think social media activism is a good thing because people are aware of what's happening around them. People get information about things. You could get information about your country from whatever place you are. Yeah, you could also contribute. You could help with coming up with solutions for whatever is going on in your country. So let's go see other guys. Let's see what they think about social media activism. Yo, Israel.
What's up,
hey, Israel. How are you?
I'm good, man.
What do you think about social media activism?
Social media activism, it's something really good, and I'd like people to engage in it because it's the easiest way of doing or creating change and an impact in the world, man. Because social media is free and it's actually cheaper.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks, man.
that's it, man.
Yeah.
Easy.
So that's Israel.
Was it?
Yeah. That's what he feels or he thinks about social media activism. We'll see. We have someone here. Jella, how are you?
Hi.
What do you think about social media activism?
I don't really know much about social media activism, but I think it's a really good initiative because a lot of people get to be heard. At the same time, it also is a disadvantage because, not everyone is on social media, but that's all I have to say.
Thank you very much. So that was Jella. You see, people have different opinions about social media activism, and it's mostly on the positive side. So this was Norman, your host, signing out.
And that was our citizen reporter with the word on the ground on what you think about social media activism. We'll be right back after the break.
Tumejenga 4-bedroom maisonette hapa. All Fiber townhouses connected with fiber to the home. It's the holiday. I want to spend time with my kids. Nothing brings family together like Fiber.
Call Njambi Telecommunications to get connected. This is Fiber.
Well, we are about to wrap things up, but before we conclude, we can all attest to the power of social media and how it has been able to even direct the political course of countries, including causing major revolutions and change as the people want it. And on that note, I want to share some words of wisdom from our very own renowned politicians in Kenya.
That was the direct translation from Kikamba to Kiswahili. It says, Maondwa mekalile ekaimabite. So, you understand? It was direct. You understand? These things that have stayed, please let them pass on and move on.
Lakini mimi nasema yaliondwele sipite.
Well, that has been Politics on the Peak Review Show. Till we meet again on the next episode, I have been your delighted host, David Julius. Stay tuned.